Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Liverpool plot Swoop to sign Leipzig's Antonio Nusa. Liverpool are reportedly considering making a move to sign RB Leipzig forward Antonio Nusa, as per Spanish outlet Fichajes. The 20-year-old burst onto the scene after displaying promising performances with Club Brugge. Having been impressed by him, Brentford previously attempted to purchase him, but he couldn't pass the medical, so the move fell through. The Norwegian joined Leipzig last summer and showcased glimpses of his qualities, making 11 goal contributions across all competitions. He has already secured his place in the Norway national team and helped his country beat Italy 3-0 by scoring a goal and registering an assist in a World Cup qualifying fixture last month. Now, Fichajes state that Liverpool have started looking at options to replace Luis Diaz, who is set to join Bayern Munich. Rodrigo Goes is the primary target, and Real Madrid are prepared to cash in on him following his difficulties to find regular game time last term. However, purchasing him won't be cheap, so the Merseyside club have lined up affordable alternative options and have earmarked Nusa as a serious option. Along with the 20-year-old, Malik Fofana of Olympique Lyonnais is also on their radar. However, it has recently been reported that Everton are pushing hard to purchase the Belgian. Liverpool have spent big money in this transfer window and have focused mainly on the Bundesliga market. Florian Wirtz, Jeremy Frimpong, and Hugo Ekitike have already been purchased, while they are now contemplating making a move for Nusa. The youngster is valued at around £24 million by Transfermarkt and still has 4 years left in his current contract. Therefore, the German side would demand a sizable amount of money to let him leave. He is a left winger by trait and is a highly talented player. He possesses the potential to reach the top, so he could be a shrewd acquisition for Liverpool with a view to the long-term future should they purchase him. However, Nusa is likely to take time to settle down in the Premier League and might not be able to perform at the highest level straight away. So, he wouldn't be the right replacement for Diaz. Rodrigo would be a better option as he has already showcased his qualities at the highest level. Therefore, Liverpool would be better off going all out for the Brazilian, rather than signing a cheaper alternative option like Nusa. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is the new Salah. Liverpool agree personal terms to sign world-class star. Liverpool won the Premier League last season. Could they repeat the trick in Arne Slot's second season? Though underdogs last year, with Jurgen Klopp having stepped down from his post, the Reds' success under Slot's wing and the sweeping changes that have been enforced across the past 2 months of the summer transfer window have changed the lens through which rivals view the Anfield side. Now, the champions are ready to go again, with Mohamed Salah handed some degree of fresh offensive quality to partner him in the final third. Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, stand up. But more may yet be on the horizon. Liverpool lining up another signing. Luis Diaz is set to finalize his transfer to Bayern Munich imminently, with the German Bundesliga champions having agreed a £65.5 million fee with Liverpool. Should the deal go through, and it's certainly set to, Liverpool will need a replacement, especially as Darwin Núñez prepares to start a new chapter in his career this summer too. Well, according to Sky Sports Switzerland, Liverpool have officially launched their bid for Newcastle United's Alexander Isak this week, having agreed personal terms with the Sweden striker. Fabrizio Romano previously confirmed that Liverpool would look to advance their bid for Isak, who only wants Anfield. After cashing in on Diaz, Newcastle might end up reluctantly cashing in, but only if their asking price, in the ballpark of £130 million, is met. Why Liverpool want Alexander Isak? Across 3 seasons in England with Newcastle, the 25-year-old Isak has established himself as one of the best in the business, with analyst Raj Chauhan even hailing him as the best striker in the world for his efforts across the 2024-25 campaign. Isak scored 27 goals across all competitions, but he is so much more than just a goalscorer. As per FBref, He also ranked among the top 16% of forwards across Europe last season for shot-creating actions, the top 13% for progressive passes and the top 7% for progressive carries per 90. He's an incredible striker, but more importantly, he's a phenomenal player. In this way, the £120,000 per week Isak has what it takes to step up as Liverpool's new talisman, having already been called a world-class player by pundit Alan Shearer. Despite signing a new 2-year deal in April, Salah is now 33 and won't maintain his current level forever. At times last season, it felt as if Salah single-handedly dragged Liverpool to the Premier League title, incredibly clinching 57 goal contributions across all competitions. Isak has that star quality that could see him clutch the proverbial torch and push Liverpool forward through the coming era. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our third news is Liverpool in pole position to sign Crystal Palace defender Marc Guehi. Liverpool have signed Florian Wirtz and Hugo Ekitike this summer, whereas Luis Diaz's departure could see them pursue a transfer for Alexander Isak after he handed in a transfer request to Newcastle United recently as well. Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez have also joined as far as defensive reinforcements go, but no central defender has been purchased by the club just yet, although that could soon change. Liverpool in pole position to sign Crystal Palace defender Marc Guehi Ash Kilner July 30, 2025. Latest update about Newcastle United and their interest in Marc Guehi. Liverpool have signed Florian Wirtz and Hugo Ekitike this summer, whereas Luis Diaz's departure could see them pursue a transfer for Alexander Isak after he handed in a transfer request to Newcastle United recently as well. Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez have also joined as far as defensive reinforcements go, but no central defender has been purchased by the club just yet, although that could soon change. Advertisement. Caught Offside has reported that Liverpool are in pole position to sign Marc Guehi from Crystal Palace. The 25-year-old's asking price is close to £45 million as he enters the last year of his contract, and he is open to moving to Anfield. Bayer Leverkusen signed Jarell Quansah from the Reds at the start of the month, so there is a serious need for a centre-back, with Ibrahima Konate's contract also expiring next year and Virgil van Dijk crossing the 30-year-old barrier. Guehi signing a good step forward. Should they sign Alexander Isak and struggle to sell Darwin Núñez, Liverpool might have their hands tied for the summer, and Marc Guehi's transfer might require a bit of a stretch, although one they will feel they are required to make. While the Crystal Palace defender would undoubtedly be a great signing, especially at the price his employers are quoting, Liverpool cannot simply settle for him and must continue to look for another centre-back in the winter or latest by next summer. Liverpool in pole position to sign Crystal Palace defender Marc Guehi Ash Kilner July 30, 2025. Latest update about Newcastle United and their interest in Marc Guehi. Liverpool have signed Florian Wirtz and Hugo Ekitike this summer, whereas Luis Diaz's departure could see them pursue a transfer for Alexander Isak after he handed in a transfer request to Newcastle United recently as well. Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez have also joined as far as defensive reinforcements go, but no central defender has been purchased by the club just yet, although that could soon change. Advertisement. Caught Offside has reported that Liverpool are in pole position to sign Marc Guehi from Crystal Palace. The 25-year-old's asking price is close to £45 million as he enters the last year of his contract, and he is open to moving to Anfield. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is Crystal Palace star sets heart on major Liverpool transfer as Arsenal brace for shock striker bid. The latest Premier League transfer rumours, including news from Liverpool, Arsenal, Wolves and more. Welcome to our regular morning roundup and review of the latest Premier League transfer rumours, and we'll kick today's digest off with a story which should put a smile on the face of some Liverpool fans. According to Football Insider, Crystal Palace centre-back Marc Guehi, who has drawn significant interest from a number of sides ahead of his likely departure from Selhurst Park, has his heart set on a move to Anfield and is prepared to snub Tottenham Hotspur should they make a move. Guehi is even said to be willing to wait until next summer, when he would be a free agent, to join Liverpool rather than moving to a different team now, and will prioritise any opportunity to join Arne Slot's side over Spurs or indeed Newcastle United, who are also said to be interested after narrowly failing to sign him last summer. Liverpool's bid for Guehi has seemingly gone a little quiet over the last couple of weeks, but this report asserts that they still have concrete interest. Why? Does interest always have to be concrete these days? In the England International, while Spurs have been looking at him again, over to Sky Sports Germany reporter Florian Plettenberg now, who reports that Arsenal may have to brace for some unexpected bids for Belgian utility forward Leandro Trossard, and that a move in this window is possible. Apparently Borussia Dortmund are monitoring his situation, while he also has 2 concrete offers. Other hard substances are available, people. From unnamed Premier League clubs. There's no mention of a fee or of the player's attitude towards the possibility of an exit. This may all, of course, be less surprising to those who subscribe to The Athletic, who suggested before Plettenberg did that Trossard could leave if Arsenal can't tie him down to a new contract, which has been offered but not accepted. His current deal ends in 2027. A word for Wolverhampton Wanderers fans from Give Me Sport to round things off today. They report that Vitor Pereira's side are plotting to hijack Benfica's bid for rising Austrian star Franjo Ivanovic. The 21-year-old passed the 20-goal mark for Union Saint-Gilloise in Belgium last season and had seemed set to head to Portugal after attracting plenty of attention, but with Benfica hesitating over the asking price, Wolves could step in and make use of their financial clout. Union are said to want €25 million, £21.6 million. For the Ivanovic, and while he's said to be leaning towards a move to Lisbon, he may not be given a choice if Wolves pay his price tag in full and Benfica don't, and it's suggested that a hefty contract from Wolves could make the youngster forget about a move to Portugal altogether. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Liverpool FC transfer news, rumors, and confirmed deals. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update, because at LFC Transfer HQ, you'll never walk alone.